All right, so it's been what, 2 weeks since I got this M6L. So far, it's been a fantastic ride. I ride about 8 to 12 miles a day, especially after a 12-hour shift at the hospital. Mainly bought this not just for commuting, but for like exercise and whatnot. So a little bit of, I guess, a review slash thought. The seat, comfortable enough. Pretty comfortable. You just have to make sure that the height is set properly for you. I didn't put the stopper because I switched different types of shoes, so I don't have a dedicated shoe. So I just want to make sure that the height's good, but it stays, it's tight, no issues. I put in my ghetto tools in this bag, as well as a little lights when I ride in the dark. No complaints about the 6-speed, although I've realized now I ride mainly on flat ground. I'm at 2+ or 3- most of the time, so I've always wondered, or started to wonder, if maybe a 3-speed would have been better for me instead of the 6-speed. But I'm not complaining because I do have hills and I do like using the low gear. The tires, I think these are the marathons, right? Or the racers, I should say. It says right there, so I can't read. Pretty legit, pretty comfortable. The only thing is you do feel every little bump, so I got accustomed to like paying attention to the road. So every time there's going to be a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a divot, gotta lift my fat ass, you know. Oh, also, one of my main concerns was the block. But considering I weigh about 200 pounds, pretty good support. The suspension acts pretty nice. Haven't had any issues with anything in terms of any squeaking or anything. I mean, granted, the bike is still fairly new. If you look, I bought this cheap piece of plastic off, I think, either eBay or Etsy, just to protect the frame from the rubber. As you can tell, I'm still a new bike owner, so I'm still trying to protect the frame. And like I said, shitty helicopter tape job. But I am getting a piece of leather coming in that'll sit here. But from every other Brompton video that I watch, they said protect the stem, which is here, because of where this rubs. Protect the frame from this over here, and protect the stem from here. I'm sorry, the frame, and even here also. So I wasn't really looking at the camera, so I apologize. So it's here. I put some helicopter tape all throughout the frame, especially here and here. I haven't thought of like replacing anything, quite honestly. I barely use this light because I usually ride during the day. I added the second bell, although the bell that comes with the bike pretty high pitch, and they do recognize. I do like the little details on the bike, you know. And I added this little stem bag just to have like my drink and my wallet, my cell phone if need be. But for the most part, I don't have any complaints. The only thing that I guess I could say that is interesting is I do get certain looks because I'm such like a bowling ball. So when I ride this little ass bike, I guess I look funny. I still can look around to see whenever I see a foldable bike coming my way to see if they have any Bromptons, but it's usually like Turns and other bikes. Not saying they're bad, but I'd like to see a Brompton by me. I know there's like ride groups, especially here in New York, the Brompton New York group, but I haven't had the chance to partake, so hopefully one day. I also thought about maybe, you know, for a split second, if maybe I should have gotten the one with the rack, but I don't really carry anything, and I figure if I do, I'll just get a bag, maybe. But I guess you know what they say, you don't need a rack until you need one, and then you wish you had one, but what can you do? Oh, I also bought this thing, just every typical new Brompton owner, this little detail here to protect the frame from this, but I already have helicopter tape, so I think it's a little bit overkill, but I'm just waiting. I mean, there's two types of Brompton owners. One that likes to keep it fresh as much as they can, which is where I belong, and two where they just drop everything. They just throw the bike around. I mean, it is just a bike, it is what it is, but You know, you spend so much money, you kind of want to keep it clean. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything that you think is absolutely necessary or I should stop doing, let me know. Definitely a must. A mirror has saved me from, you know, crashing into people or getting in their way. Not the best job, I will admit, on the end of the handlebar, but this is the cheap handlebar that the bike came with, and I think I'm getting a new pair of handlebars soon. So otherwise, that's the update. It's been what, 2 weeks? I'm not even quite sure, but I've ridden it every day, 8 to 10 miles, sometimes 12, and I have no complaints. Haven't had to use the pump. I hear it's really not that great anyway, but I like to keep it for the looks, you know, because I'm bougie like that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.